All right. Hi, everyone. I'm Stephanie Travel Leaders, and I'm here with Abe with Royal Caribbean. Abe, can you kind of tell us about you and how you started with Royal?
Oh, absolutely. Hi, everybody, and thanks for joining us today. First of all, I've been with Royal Caribbean actually next month will be 17 years. I know what you're thinking right now. Boy, he must have started when he was 10, right? I am originally from the Midwest, actually, here over in Nebraska, but for the last 15 years, my wife and I, we've been out on board our ships working, and I've been a cruise director on board our ships. So I have sailed the globe, I've seen it all, but as of actually this last Saturday, our baby boy turns 1. So if you really put all the pieces together, basically with a baby, it's time to take a step back on land. And I'm now part of the Royal Caribbean sales team here in the Midwest, helping our wonderful travel professionals and working closely with a great company like Travel Leaders Destinations Unlimited and the great team that you all have there, and working together to sell a lot of boat rides.
I know it's been wonderful to work with you, Abe, and to have a representative on our side that we can reach out to for our clients. And that's the biggest thing when using an agent. We have these relationships that we can build from. And I know from all the agents at our office, we appreciate all the help you give us, especially during this time in helping us coach our clients.
Mm.
So that kind of brings me to the next question specifically about Royal and how we can tell our clients what does it look like for Royal in the future.
Well, we are very much looking forward to getting everyone back on board our ships. And, you know, there's so much uncertainty that was out there just a couple of months ago, and really we're taking this time every single day to learn new things. And we've always worked very closely with the CDC and United States Public Health and others, really to make sure that all of our protocols are in place. And funny enough, I don't want to say funny enough, but we've been working with the CDC so closely over the last, 20, 25 years, based on the norovirus that we all have heard about in the news, and which is essentially a flu bug. And the steps in order to prevent norovirus outbreak are many of the same exact steps for COVID. Now, that being said, we're not just going to say what we have in place is what we have in place. We are going to continue to improve upon the new technologies and the new knowledge that we're gaining every single day. And really, that picture of cruising in the future is are things going to completely change? No. Will there be changes? Yes, there will. And I see, going in, especially in our ramp up period, as our safe return to service, as we're calling it, is going to be very similar to what we see on land. When our communities are opening back up, restaurants are open, but they're only open into a certain capacity and a certain level. So we could, confidently say that our ships may be seeing the same type of social distancing guidelines and whatnot that we would see on land. It just happens to be out at sea.
Awesome. And you said something that's very similar to my next question is ramping back up. We know that many cruises had to postpone sailings. When does Royal expect to get back and start ramping back up again?
Yeah, so we have our sailing suspended until August the 1st of this year. So none of our ships have guests on them until August the 1st. There are a couple of differences in there. For example, our ships that are over in Asia, they are going to be starting back up. July 1st is the date for those, because they're ahead of us. And it's crazy to think, because there's certain parts of the globe had certain, everybody was affected at a different timeline. And we're a little bit behind Asia, and we're a little bit behind Europe, but we're a little bit ahead of Central and South America. So we kind of see that. So there are some exceptions, but really for us, here in the United States and the Caribbean cruising and things like that, those are to August the 1st is where we're at.
Perfect. That is awesome. So I have one last question for you, Abe, and that is kind of what preventative members or measurements, excuse me, should our clients see when boarding their next cruise with Royal?
Uh, that's a that's a really good question and somewhat difficult to answer at this moment in time. And the reason why, and um, you will start to see, and you have seen, airlines or theme parks and places saying, this is what we're going to do, and this is what we're going to do, because airlines are still flying and hotels are still having stays. So they need to give some information here and there. Uh, our information that we're passing on, we have not released the entire broad scope of what it's going to be like, the safe return to service. The number one reason, first of all, we don't have anybody on our ships. But number two, we want to give a holistic picture of everything that is going to be taking place versus a puzzle piece here and a puzzle piece there. Like I said, there will be guidelines when it comes to social distancing. There will, and thankfully we have the largest ships in the world with a lot of elbow room, so there's plenty of space to social distance on our ships. But to give just little teasers here and there, that's not the approach that our company wants to do, because we want to give the full picture. So over the next couple of weeks, maybe month, you're going to be seeing a lot more information, and I look forward to talking about it, because not only do we have the largest ships in the world, but we also have the most technologically advanced cruise ships in the world. So it is a time where we'll be using a lot of the technology that we have to have, the touchless surfaces and the way that we interact and the way we conduct ourselves on board the ships. We are well ahead of the ball game, if you will, but it's going to be a big picture that we really can't wait to share with everyone. But just to give a teaser here and there, not quite the approach that we want to go for right now.
Absolutely. And I think that really helps kind of give clients assurance that what they're going to be sailing on has been well thought out, and their safety and Royal's employees, everyone's safety is our concern. And I can tell with Royal as well, which is so helpful.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, the safety of our client, our guests, our crew, your clients, everybody, and we will not set sail until everything is in place, because we know that the public coming back on board the ships is going to be having health and safety at the forefront, and we know that, we understand that, and we're here to deliver a great vacation again.
Absolutely. Well, I look forward for everything to start getting back going. I really look forward to getting my clients out there, especially to see your private islands. I know I definitely, I've told you before, it's high on my list. I look forward to being able to go down there and actually see those private islands. Now, for any of you who are interested to get on a Royal Caribbean cruise, please feel free to reach out to us at Destinations Unlimited. You can call us either at 319-393-1359, or you can always reach out to us via email. Just know that we have some really great backup when it comes to Royal, and that's this gentleman here. So thank you again, Abe. I really appreciate you getting on here with us.
Thanks, Stephanie. Thanks to the whole team.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll talk soon, Abe.
All right, bye bye.
Bye.